So you're probably wondering how the alphabet activity supports coding standards or how students are engaged in coding during this activity. One of the great things about coding is that it can actually be seen and applied to just about anything that we teach and do with young children. So the standards that are referred to in this activity are the Computer Science and Technology Association standards. Two standards that are addressed in this activity are developing programs with sequences and simple loops to express ideas or address a problem. So, a simple sequence in this activity is students spelling their name. That's their program, spelling their name. And then create programs that include sequences, events, loops, and conditionals. The sequence is their name spelt in order, and the conditionals are when they go to practice spelling their name. If they have a letter T in their name, then they will tap their toes. So a conditional is a cause and effect type of code. And with younger students, it's typically explained to them as if this, then that. First this, then that. Or first next, if then, when then. So when you see a T, then you tap your toes. When you see an R, then you hop like a rabbit. When you see an A, then you alligator chomp. When you see a C, then you clap. When you see a Y, then you yodel. Other standards that are addressed in this activity are the ability to debug or fix errors in an algorithm or a program that includes sequences and simple loops. So, this will not necessarily happen all the time. What this will be dependent upon is students looking at how they spelled their name, making sure they spelled it correctly. You could absolutely give them the letters to their name and then have them debug it, fix the error so that it is spelt correctly. So you could jumble up the letters and then have them correct their spelling. And lastly, another standard that is part of this is modify, remix, or incorporate portions of an existing program into one's own work to develop something new or add more advanced features. There are two ways you can do this. One is give students the entire deck of letters so that they can spell their name out. And then they're going to modify or remix the alphabet to spell their name, which is the something new. The other way you can do it is you can actually give them the quote unquote pieces of code or the alphabet for their name, and that is the existing program, and then they're going to modify it or remix it. So they're going to remix those letters to correctly spell their name.